What's up, guys? Welcome back with another video. Back with a Kendra G video. Yeah, we're gonna see what this is hitting on. The title was crazy, so let's see. Uh, let's go.
Hello, girl. We see your face,
She not even paying attention.
girl.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry, Kendra. I was over here making sure my app was ready for you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Wipe the screen, boo. Wipe the screen.
Sorry, Kendra. Sorry about that, guys. You see me now?
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It's her
Turn
lighting.
around and have the light in your face. Right now, the light is
Let me go
there.
to a different room.
Yeah, and then wipe your
Better?
camera. Let me see.
Sorry, just right. Is that better, guys?
No, it's not. I do want to talk to you, but we gotta get the reception's blurry.
What
There you
that?
go.
Okay, this is better, but can you turn on the light like it's dark?
Alexa,
Can you go to
turn
the bathroom? Are
on
you
the
by a
best light to
bathroom?
bright white.
Can you go by the bathroom? The bathroom will have the best light. This is getting better. Okay, that was getting better. All right, this is good. What's your name, honey?
I'm Chloe.
Okay,
Chloe, where
Chloe.
are you calling me from?
She
I'm
can't
coming
even get her shit right, but she want a man. Hmm. Let's see. Sound like life, huh?
calling from Douglasville, Georgia. I'm from New
Douglasville,
Orleans,
Georgia.
Louisiana.
Say what, baby?
I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Georgia.
You're from New Orleans. All new Kendra G single.
If you've been
I'm
trying to
sorry,
lose weight
Kendra, but
and
I
have
can't
one of
be.
these insurance plans,
You
you
gonna have to
could
help.
work
You
with
gonna
a
have to pay. You know
nutritionist
what
for
I'm saying? Drop some
free with your
dollars for me
I
to
live in
support that.
Douglasville, Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you, baby?
I'm 29.
29. And what you do for a living?
Oh, I see your comments. Definitely not a trans. I'm definitely not a
I'm gonna call
trans.
you a trans?
Yes, definitely not. Underage. Well, that's crazy. What I do for a living is I'm in the healthcare field. I do medical billing and coding.
Oh, you got money.
Okay.
Well,
Healthcare
you can make
fields.
money doing
And
that. Actually, a lot of people don't really know or understand it, but you can make a lot of money doing that. Actually.
you do medical building and coding.
Billing and coding. Yes, ma'am.
So
I'm
Chloe
definitely
doesn't.
not a man.
Stop reading the comments, bro.
I don't think you
I,
look like a man either. I don't get man vibes.
I'm definitely not.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you were born with a vagina.
Very much so.
You have any kids?
No, I have two dogs that I consider my babies. One's a handicap, and one's I've had since he was a puppy. He's now
Oh
13.
wow.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I was married. We've been separated because he never wanted a divorce. So he lives on the West Coast.
Okay, you gotta be officially divorced for our show. But you
Um,
know what's crazy? On the app, you can be separated. Did you put separated on the app for your
yes,
relationship status? You did?
yes, 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 ma'am.
Okay, so
He-
that is the new rule. On the dating app, there is a separated option.
I
So
guess
she's
they
on
do
the
that because first of all, separation and people get back together and it can get real sticky in that separation period. And then it could be technically still together, but legally, like, depending on the state, like, it can get real crazy with all that. How do I know? Because I went through it. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy too, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy as hell. And I'm only 29 too, but that was, yeah.
app, so I'm gonna proceed. But you know that she's separated and she's still legally married. Why won't you get a divorce?
I've tried. He doesn't. He won't sign the papers.
But isn't there a way to force
Yeah.
it? Like I don't know too much about this, but isn't there a
So
way?
he's done moved to the West Coast. He moved out to Arizona.
Okay.
He it's something for his green card. And I'm like, look, when we separated, I don't want you.
Oh, you
And
got
he was like, no.
he got he married you to get a green card?
I thought he married me for love. I was young and dumb.
Okay. How old were you when you met him?
I was 26.
And how long is okay, you're 29, so this is recent. So once you met him, how fast did you get married?
We got married a year later.
And
Damn.
And when did you realize it wasn't for love? It was for to stay in America.
He made some comments that were very racially profiling.
So if he
So
divorces you, does he get deported?
I don't know. I don't care what if he divorces me. I'm happy because I get to go live my life, and I ain't got to worry about that. I could marry someone that actually wants me and loves me.
I
So
think the problem becomes that, like, yeah, you can force him to do so, but it's gonna cost you a lot of money, and I don't think she has that much money to spend. But that lawyer fee is crazy because you're gonna have to go to court. You have to subpoena you to court. Like, that's a big process.
because he don't. Again, I don't know how this works, but I thought if somebody for sure wanted a divorce, they can proceed and make
They
them.
can,
No.
but
I tried to get an annulment and everything. It
Are
was
you trying to get
really
divorced
quick.
fast?
Hmm.
So they're asking me, is he African?
No, he's not. He's Middle Eastern.
He's Middle
He's
Eastern.
from Jordan.
He's from Jordan. Okay. So now he's avoiding divorcing you.
Yes. I don't even know where he lives. I just know he lives in Arizona.
oh
So do
damn,
you
bro.
think a man is gonna want to sign up to
No, they
this?
not.
I know if I'm transparent, so if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be transparent with my man. This is what's going on in my life. You can stay or you can leave.
Damn, I like that
Okay.
though. Stand
Fair
on it.
Honesty is
enough.
the
I
best
always say
policy.
that too.
You
If
ask.
somebody's there for you, they gonna understand too. Like, if you truthful though, you gotta be truthful. You gotta stand on what you believe in, but you gotta lay it all out there. Don't be you still married, you married, but you still talking to the ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? Be completely done with the situation, and you in the process of you in the separation. You talk to lawyers and stuff like that. Be fully transparent in that aspect. I think that gets you a long way. I agree. The person that don't want you ain't gonna want you.
Right. Don't have your hair cut off. So we got Chloe, Douglasville, Georgia, but from New Orleans, 29, currently separated. No kids, works in healthcare, medical, billing. All right. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. All right. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for. I've always been a romantic. I'm old fashioned romantic at that. I would love picnics in the park kind of stuff. The gentle breeze blowing. I'm looking for a man that can give me um my white picket fence fantasy.
Okay. Looking for a man that's gonna give you the white picket fence
Prince
fantasy.
Charming.
Your
Prince
Prince
Charming.
Charming.
Yes.
Okay.
Not toxic.
Honey.
I know. I'm looking for a unicorn and they don't
No,
exist.
no. That's not true. There's plenty of men that want to buy women houses for their families and all of that. But girl, you got a whole husband that you don't know where he
Get her,
is.
Kendra. How you gonna want somebody to buy you a house? You want a house, two dogs, white picket fence, a yard. Everybody come over there, girl. But you still married. Get her, Kendra. Get her. You still married.
That's the definition of toxic right
Facts.
there.
Girl, when I say it was quick, I tried to get an annulment. I tried to apply for an annulment, man, and then
I
they
know,
said
but I think
because they said annulment in Georgia, in order to get that, you got to prove y'all are related, essentially.
I understand that, but I'm just saying that you might block off a lot of men that you say you want
A lot.
because
Probably all
they
of
will
them.
consider you toxic.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't never been toxic. But I would, like I said, I'm gonna be honest with my man to begin with, and I'm gonna let them choose. What do you want to do from here? Honesty, best policy. We can move forward. You can help me get this divorce, and I can be
So
with
how
you.
can he help you get the
Yeah.
divorce?
He can help me find this man, force him to sign these papers. We gonna get this divorce. I'd
Okay.
rather be happy, loved and
There's a
happy, married
way,
and
but she
happy.
got to know where he at
Do you
because
have
he
any
has
more
to be
requirements before we go to
subpoenaed
your
to
deal
court.
breakers?
Um, yes, I have a job. I'm tired of taking care of bums. I dated before I even got married. I dated bums. Like I dated a guy that was 19 years older than me. He had 7 kids, and he didn't work. And I took care of him and his
Where you dated a
children
guy
and his
that
mother.
had 7 kids, and you took care of him and the 7 kids?
Paid. Like I took care of him. Paid for whatever he needed, kind of stuff. It. I was going through a lot
Yeah,
at that
girl.
time, and I had a very
Let
low
me say,
self
you're only
esteem
29
then.
years you lived a lot of life in your
Right.
29 years.
Yes. So this was from 2014 to 2020. I met my husband in 2022.
So you was very young.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
18.
Okay. So should the person look a certain way?
Fit. I go to the gym. I work out. I want them to be fit and healthy. I don't eat pork. I don't eat fried food. Just because I'm in that medical field, I know how bad it is for your cholesterol. How all fried food is. I just don't cut it out. Make your life
I don't
easier.
eat that
Baked,
either. Well, I eat fried food, but
grilled.
I
You
don't
can do
eat
it
like
like that.
beef, pork. I don't eat
Okay.
that. I don't eat that
Okay.
shit.
All right.
But
So
I
you
didn't get married in Louisiana. I got married in Georgia, so I couldn't get married. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to your comments.
guys say what you want to say?
I didn't get married in Louisiana. I got married in Georgia, and like you got in order to get an annulment, because I did try that way. When he found out about that, that's when he hightailed it.
Okay. Now, okay. And should the guy make a certain amount of money?
Yes. So I make 50,000 a year. I would want them to make just a little bit more, maybe 55 to 70.
That's not bad. That's
Like I said, I'm
average.
tired of taking care of bums. The lifestyle I live is I only make enough for me at this point to take care of myself. So,
Okay. So be able to take care of yourself, the guy.
yes.
All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Oh, you are in shape.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right. She is in shape. That's good. When
Hey,
was your
Kendra,
last
you crazy?
relationship? Oh no, you still married.
Mm, Well, yeah. And outside of that, my last relationship would have been, which I haven't had. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Me and my husband actually had sex maybe about a handful of 5 times. We got married in October of 20. No, we got married in October of 23, and the last time we had sex was on Christmas Day of
Yo,
23.
she's spinning. Yo,
So have you dated
yo,
anybody since you've been
yo. Yo, she's spitting all her business. Last time I had sex with my husband was December 2023. Girl, you was crazy.
separated?
Yes, I have, and of course I'm gonna be transparent with mine, upfront, honest. They cool with it. We're gonna proceed. How you want to proceed? But mm-mm. I run at red flags. If I see a little red flag, I'm gonna run.
Okay. So if you see a little red flag that you're gonna run.
I am.
So if you
Kendra trying to read
see
them
your
comments.
so when you see your reflection
Do
in the
you
mirror, you're
run?
gonna run.
I take off running because I don't come for me. No. When I say red flag, I'm like, if I'm dating someone, let's say if I'm busy, because I do work. My last relationship, I was working 2 jobs at the time and still taking care of myself because I had a part-time job working at Six Flags over Georgia. Um, they was upset I couldn't take off from work to spend time with them. I'm sorry, I gotta make this bread. I gotta make money to take care of myself and do what I need to do. I got bills to pay. That's what.
They're telling me they're giving me some insight about your divorce. They're saying, okay, Kendra, Scouts by Jazz said, Kendra, please tell her in Georgia you are able to publish the divorce in the newspaper and it will go through if he does not come forth.
Okay.
So put a newspaper ad, I guess, for your ex-husband, and then if not, you can get a divorce. I don't
Okay.
know if this
I
is
definitely.
true. That's what somebody in the comment section told me to tell you.
I will do that. So that I will get to that. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'll get to that on Friday. Friday morning.
Three. When's the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
I had sex about 4 months ago.
Okay.
Sex
Three
isn't a big factor to me.
Okay. Did that guy know you were still legally married?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Anyone I'm intimate with, I'm upfront with people I'm intimate with. I'm upfront with people I date. Ain't got time for it.
Okay.
I've had
do the
To be
Ken-
honest, at the beginning. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
That's my dog Pinky right there. And my dog Anaya is under the bed.
Okay. Naya hiding. All right.
Hmm.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I would say self-esteem. My mouth can sometimes be very bad, and just being over. My love language is gifting, so um, try not to give people too much.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
But I'm a hard worker. I'm a loving person.